Welcome to Defeat Your Cravings, hosted by Dr. Glenn Livingston, PhD. Glenn has held his doctorate in psychology for more than 30 years and is also a former multi-million-dollar consultant to the big food industry and uses his experience to help you defeat your cravings. This show will help you to focus on dramatically reducing cravings and leave the diet mentality behind, so you can more easily and effortlessly achieve your health, fitness, and body composition goals. Please remember, no doctor-patient relationship is created via this show, and you are responsible for confirming any changes to your diet, health, or psychological routines with an appropriately licensed professional before implementing them. Now, before we get started, if you haven't yet downloaded the free smartphone app to access dozens of these recordings all in one place, as well as to avail yourself of a confidential community for support, motivation, and assistance, please visit the podcast link on defeatyourcravings.com as soon as possible. And now, here's your host, Dr. Glenn Livingston.
This is the very good Dr. Glenn Livingston, and I am here with a kind-hearted woman named Joy. So you all can benefit from her trials and tribulations and struggles. How are you, Joy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was looking forward to doing this with you.
Oh, me too, except my pig wasn't, but...
You're excited and your pig is nervous.
Yes, my pig is terrified, actually. Nervous and terrified.
That's really good.
Is it?
It describes the addictive state. We're always of two minds. That's how we feel and that's how the pig feels. And excitement and anxiety have the essentially same physiological profile. It just depends what label you put on it. And that's why we say you're excited and the pig is nervous.
Right.
Well, okay, Joy, so why don't you fill me in on where you are? How long have you been at it? What works, what doesn't? How can I help?
Well, I've been on and off at it for a couple of years. I have finally come around to the notion that rules are a good idea. I try to call them pre-made decisions, so that quiets some of the rebelliousness my pig might want to feel. But I am really struggling because I've got my eating pretty well down, except for two items. And specifically, it's cookies or tortilla chips. If I would not eat those, I would lose weight. I had lost like 45 pounds. I put all 45 back on because I ate cookies and tortilla chips. Pretty much, those are my two trigger foods. I'm concerned if I get those under control, the pig will think of some new ones, but those are pretty much my problem.
Well, it probably will, but it'll take it a while and you'll feel some strength in the meantime. It'll be easier to deal with the symptom substitution.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell you that that's brilliant. Pre-made decisions instead of rules. I haven't heard that before.
Well, I have to tell myself that. I'm like, there's lots of pre-made decisions. Like, I don't go outside without pants on. There's one. Right? No one does that. So, things like that. And then I say, well, I have a million pre-made decisions I do not need to rebel against. I'm always having eggs or oatmeal for breakfast, which is what I'm doing. And it's easy. And I don't have to think. It's one less decision, because decision fatigue's a real problem too.
Brilliant. What role would you ideally like cookies and tortilla chips to play in your life?
Well, I'm fearful that they really should not have a role because they're sabotaging every good step I make. But that scares me because I really like them, but they're not a good friend.
So again, you're describing two concurrently existing feeling states, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's fear and excitement.
Yes, fear and excitement again.
You're excited about the possibility of giving up cookies and tortilla chips forever, and your pig is terrified.
Terrified.
Well, let's not commit to it just yet. Let's just explore it a bit, okay?
Okay.
Let's make two hypothetical rules. We're not committing to it yet, so this is just brainstorming. One would be, I will never eat cookies and tortilla chips again. And another might be, I will only ever eat cookies and tortilla chips on the weekend, just for argument's sake.
Okay. I'm writing these two down.
Okay. Let's start with the idea that you'll never eat cookies and tortilla chips again. And I know the pig says this is impossible. I know it says it can't be done. But suppose you didn't have it for a year. What would you see when you looked in the mirror a year from now that was different?
A much thinner person, much more confident, sure of myself, more outgoing because I wouldn't be worried about my weight and what people thought or didn't think about it, or I would be miserable about it. I'd probably be dressing better because I could wear cuter outfits. I would feel a real sense of accomplishment that I was able to get this monkey off my back called cookies and tortilla chips. And ultimately, I don't know if you want to include this, I would love to help other people do this, but of course have to do it first myself, I think. But
You'd
I
like
would
to be a
love
coach.
yeah, I would love to, because this is a really bad problem. I think everybody, not everybody, but lots of people have. And I'd love to help people get the relief, because it just feels like such a bad addiction. I mean, one cookie is too many and 1,000 is never enough. I mean, it's terrible. So
You can save their lives by saving them from themselves.
right. And my brother-in-law passed away of severe obesity at the age of 54. And it was 5 years ago, and it has been really bad. It's been really hard on my husband, and we miss him terribly. There's nothing you could do. You can't stop people from eating. And so.
But people can stop themselves.
But people can stop themselves. Yeah, that's the only person. You can only help you, ultimately.
When you say you'd be more confident and sure of yourself, why is that good? How would that help you?
Well, right now, I'm not excited about meeting new people because I'm consumed with thoughts of, gosh, I don't look very good. If they saw me after I'd lost weight before and now I look like I look, she regained the weight. It always happens. So they might have a judgment about that. Or I just feel not very attractive. So I just am not interested in socializing as much as I would be. I'm concerned, what am I going to wear to that? I don't even want to go because I don't have anything to wear. And
your life has been contracting.
Yes.
Your life would start expanding again in a year. Okay.
That's a good word, contracting. I'm writing that down.
You'd be dressing better.
Yes.
Tell me more specifically what that means.
Right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I mostly have on jeans. I don't mind. I have a rule. Here's a rule. I don't wear stretchy pants except to go to sleep in, because otherwise I'm going to stretch right on out. So I don't wear the stretchy pants, but I wear jeans and I wear like a hoodie and a t-shirt. And I don't like how my arms look, so I always have a hoodie on. But I live in Texas and it's extremely hot in the summer, so the hoodie's very uncomfortable. So I'd like to look better in here so I'd be more comfortable. Not only how I look, but how I feel too. I'd like to be able to cross my legs more easily, not get out of breath going up the stairs, be more comfortable in an airline seat. Although they shrink those, I swear, every time I get on. I mean, I can't have gained that much weight.
I know. I mean, try being a 6'4" muscular guy. It's not easy.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. So you'd make your way in the world with more facility and ease.
Yes. And just more confidence that when you look good, you feel good.
You said you get the monkey off your back. You'd have a sense of accomplishment. What else would that do for you in your life?
I think it would improve my relationships with other people, because I wouldn't be constantly worried about food and where are we going to eat and, can I have that? And, oh no, I ate too much of that. I would also feel like maybe I could get a handle on underlying feelings, because I'm numbing out with this and I'm trying to realize if I just can feel the feeling, it eventually passes. It's not there for very long. I can just feel it. It goes away like in 5 minutes.
You would get free of the fear of emotion that you have now.
Yes.
And that would expand your life also.
Yes.
Now I want you to have a whole different imagination. Let's say for the next year, you only have cookies and tortilla chips on weekends. You told me if you never had them again, you're going to be much thinner, a lot more confident. You'd be socializing with new people. You'd stop making excuses. You'd dress better. You'd have a sense of accomplishment that you got a monkey off your back. You'd be developing new relationships. You might become a coach. What would be different if you kept eating cookies and tortilla chips on the weekends only? You accomplish the same thing?
I wish I could say that. But when I lost 45 pounds before, I did have tortilla chips. I went to Weight Watchers. You weigh in on Friday, so you have tortilla chips after you weigh in on Friday, and then you're back to the story just the one day. And I lost weight doing that. I had it down. I wasn't too excessive with the tortilla chips. The cookies are way worse than the tortilla chips, but I could kind of manage it. The cookies, I will just undo everything I did all week. Yeah, I have a fear because I can't just eat 1 or 2. Like 12 is a good number. I like 12. See, 12's too many cookies, though. Then you undid everything all week.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's no point in having 1 or 2 cookies. My sister can have 1 or 2. I don't understand that woman.
No. And so I think I'll just undo my good habits during the week if I'm allowed to be unsupervised. Does that make any sense?
Joy, what would you think? I'm just brainstorming. It has to come from you. What if you had two rules? One that said, I will never eat cookies again. And the other said, I will only eat tortillas on Friday.
I like those. I like that a lot. I know that's doable.
Gives you a bit of a safety valve, right? And you can still lose weight.
Yes, so I can always do that. And I think also I might have the rule that I only eat tortilla chips at a restaurant.
So I'll only ever eat tortillas on Friday at a restaurant again.
And if I don't go to the restaurant, then I don't have it. How about that? You know, I mean, that'll just be the way that is.
You can just skip a week sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What if you don't adopt these two rules? What if you let the pig keep winning? What's going to happen to you in 5 years?
Oh, no. I'll be in really bad shape. I mean, my weight could be up another 40 pounds. In 5 years would be terrible.
Paint me a picture like the Ghost of Christmas Future. So your weight would be up 40 pounds. What are the implications of that?
Well, I'm sure my cholesterol would be terrible. It's not super great now. I just got it down though with my oatmeal for breakfast pre-made decision. But wow, I don't know if I would be diabetic. That doesn't run in my family and I seem to be okay now, but who knows? Don't want to find out. I suffer from a lot of physical complaints like IBS and exhaustion and fatigue, and that is only going to get worse if I weighed 40 pounds more. And I think I'd feel kind of hopeless because this cookie thing makes me feel hopeless. I mean, I'm buying these little bags of those Betty Crocker bags that you can make into cookie dough, and I feel like an addict. It's terrible. And then I'm sneaking to make them all and waiting for my husband to go to his evening class to make them.
Do the two pre-made decisions, I'll never eat cookies again, and I'll only ever eat tortillas on Friday at a restaurant again, do you love them? Do you love those pre-made decisions?
Well, I do, because the alternative's really bleak. Looking out 5 years, even 1 year, it's really bad if I don't do it.
So if you take a breath, do you feel a sense of relief making those pre-made decisions?
Yes, I do.
How big a sense of relief do you feel?
I feel a pretty big sense of relief, especially going over what it would be like without them.
Do you call it a pig? What do you call it?
I call it the pig.
Why does the pig say that you can't, shouldn't, or won't make and follow these pre-made decisions?
Well, the pig's argument is going to be things like, wow, then it's no fun anymore. It's fun to make Christmas cookies, or it's fun to celebrate when you do something well and eat some cookies, and it's fun to cheer you up with cookies, and oh, look, it's Girl Scout season, so we should have some cookies. Oh, just a little bit won't matter. Just the one time is okay. That's kind of the things the pig would want to get me with. Or you're feeling sad, a cookie will help. That'll really help.
What else?
I think the pig would also say, what's the fun in life if I can't let loose a little? I can't indulge. One's not going to hurt. And the problem is I can't just eat one. So one does hurt because it's really 12.
You're on the right track.
Right. Maybe a sense of, how come Susie over there can eat cookies and I can't? That doesn't seem fair. Or how come this friend over here never eats tortilla chips at the Mexican restaurant? How does she do that? How come I can't do that? Or how come I can't eat these things like other people seem to? That's not fair. The pig's worried about fairness a lot, but I know intellectually, life isn't fair. And sometimes it's not fair in a good way for us. We got a better deal.
That's a good point. Sometimes we get a better deck of cards. Sometimes we get a worse one.
We do at different things.
In the interest of time, let's look at these 5 squeals, unless you have one more that's really big.
No, none big. It's just all the usual blah, blah that the pig likes to run by you, that you so wonderfully wrote in the book. It's just amazing.
Thank you. I want you to find the lie in each of these squeals. When the pig says it won't be any fun anymore, we can't celebrate with Girl Scout cookies, it's going to be Girl Scout season soon, we can't have Christmas cookies, we won't have any fun at all anymore, life will just be boring, we should forget this pre-made decision and just binge.
Being this weight's not fun at all, and feeling bad isn't fun at all, and indigestion isn't fun, and feeling out of control is really not fun.
Exactly. What about when the pig says one time or a little bit won't hurt?
That's just like people trying to get an alcoholic to drink. I mean, I hate to use that analogy, but it is just one. And I know that's wrong. It will hurt. It does hurt. and it leaves me worse off. And it undoes all my good habits because one cookie is really equals 12 for me. So it does hurt. That's a lie. One does hurt.
One bite is a tragedy for you.
Yes, it is.
And the only path to happiness involves never eating cookies again and only having tortillas on Fridays at a restaurant.
Yes.
The pig says that you're so sad, let me cheer you up with a cookie. You have to let me do that, otherwise you're going to be sad all the time. Come on, let's go get one right now. What's the problem with that?
If I really am honest and look back, the cookie just made me feel numb. It didn't make the sadness go away. So when the cookie wears off and you feel sick and full of indigestion and regretful and sad, you get extra bad emotions on top of just sad. So that's a lie.
Can I ask you a silly question?
Sure.
You said the cookie made you feel numb. Does your dentist ever inject you with cookies before he does a drilling?
No,
Why?
because that won't work.
There's something else that the cookie does, right?
Right.
But what else does the cookie do?
Well, the cookie makes you high, makes you feel better for a minute.
Yeah.
Till then it doesn't.
Yeah.
Till then it gives you gas because it's too chocolatey or
Yeah.
whatever.
When the pig says you won't have any fun if you can't indulge anymore, where's the lie in that?
The lie has always been that food is fun, but food has not been fun because it's producing all these awful results. I'm the highest weight I've ever been, higher than a couple pounds over when I delivered my daughter, and she's 20. So that's terrible. So it doesn't produce happy results. It only produces sad.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think what would be fun for you would be to be able to save people from your brother-in-law's fate.
Yes.
I think it would be fun for you to dress better.
Yes.
I think it would be fun for you to expand your life and be able to seek out new relationships and friendships and be more outgoing and less worried about other people's judgments.
Yes.
You could cross your legs more easily and get onto an airplane.
Yes.
All those things.
That's correct.
And the pig says that other people can do it and it's just not fair. Where's the lie in that?
Life isn't fair. That's just the way it is. And that's just part of being a mature person, is understanding life's not fair. Sometimes things go in your way. I struggle with food terribly, but I don't struggle at all with alcohol, for which I'm very grateful. I don't drink. I don't feel the need to drink. I'm very grateful because it doesn't call to me. I just am not interested. And I'm thankful, but there's other people struggling with that. So everybody's got stuff. So we might be comparing, but everybody's got their own burdens that we either know about or don't know about, you know.
Life doesn't have to be fair anyway.
No, it doesn't. It's not. No, it's not.
How confident are you that you're never going to eat cookies again and you're never going to eat tortillas other than Fridays at a restaurant?
You know, I'm shocked because I was scared to get on here because I'm like, I'm never going to be able to tell them I'm confident. But when we paint out the picture a year out and 5 years out of what life is going to be like if I keep up with the cookies, I can't do it. I can't keep going down this road. It's so powerful to think, what am I going to get if I keep doing this behavior? Oh, no.
Joy, do you have any questions or concerns?
No, I'm shocked because I really didn't think I could confidently say I will never eat cookies again. Tortilla chips on Fridays at a restaurant.
Your pig didn't want you to know that was possible.
No, my pig was very scared to hear this news before we got on the call. My pig's like, no.
If you'd like to do a follow-up in about 45 days, I'd be happy to.
Oh, sure, I would love to.
Please remind me, and we'll set it up, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Joy, you did terrific. Go get them.
Well, I appreciate you so much, and I love this program, and I love that it gets stuff done, get accomplished right away. We don't have to delve into all my childhood issues.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, I'll talk to you next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
And that brings us to the end of today's broadcast of Defeat Your Cravings, hosted by Dr. Glenn Livingston. Now, if you'd like to find out more about the products and services Dr. Glenn offers to help you dramatically reduce your cravings and stop overeating in 90 days or less, please visit defeatyourcravingscoaching.com. That's defeatyourcravingscoaching.com. Thanks.